A recent survey has found that the vast majority of 25 to 39-year-old Koreans living with their parents in apartments have no plans to move out until they are married.
아파트에서 부모와 함께 사는 25세에서 39세 인구를 대상으로 최근 실시한 국내 설문조사에서 응답자 대다수가 결혼 전까지 독립할 계획이 없다고 답했습니다. So about 200 people were surveyed?
Yeah, so we've talked about this a
Yeah.
lot here on Morning Special as well. But as with any study, I think we have to look at how the study was conducted. So like you
Yes.
mentioned, this is a small sample size, 196 individuals, very specific, 25 to 39 who live with their parents in apartments
Right.
is who was surveyed. Now, the results were, if you break down the numbers, 68% said they won't move out until they're married. So they're going to wait until they marry. On the other end of the spectrum, 4% say they have no plans of moving out even after marriage. So the vast majority here are waiting until marriage to either move out or not even move out. So marriage is a big life event, of course.
그래요. 이제 196명, 200명이 조금 안 되는 사람들이 이 설문조사에 참여를 했고요. 나이는 25세에서 39세였습니다. 헤드라인에도 이제 아파트에 사는이라는 게 들어있지만 구체적으로 이 응답자들, 설문조사에 참여한 사람들은요. 아파트에 거주하는 조금 더 구체적으로 말하자면 왜 엘리베이터에 보면은 그 화면 있는 엘리베이터들 있죠. 그 이렇게 모니터처럼 해가지고 TV
Oh, like the little
스크린처럼
media screen.
네,
Okay.
네. 그런 걸 이제 설치해 놓은 아파트 단지들로 이제 국한된 그런 걸 이제 설치하는 업체와 관련된
Right.
데서 설문조사를 실시한 것 같아요. 이제 그래서 이제 그렇게 아파트에서 거주하고 있는 25세에서 39세 한 200명 정도를 대상으로 물어봤더니 10명 중에 7명이 저는 결혼 전까지는 독립할 생각이 없어요.
So that is there's a cultural aspect to this, right?
Yeah.
Because in the past, in Korea, that's when you move out of the house, is when marriage is. Other countries, other cultures, maybe when they turn 18 or 19, as soon as they do, they leave the house immediately. But as we're saying, the reasons for this trend is that the cost of housing, first of all, is very high. So as a single person in Korea to buy a house, purchase a house, let alone rent, is very difficult. And, just the cost of living alone is difficult. And some 26%, 1 in 4 people say that their commute is convenient from their parents' home. So there's a lot of practical reasons here too.
Sure, absolutely. 일단은 왜 그러면은 독립을 할 생각이 없느냐라고 물어봤을 때 30%가 조금 넘는 응답자는 왜냐면 너무 비싸서 직접 내가 이제 집을 구해서 나가서 사는 것이 돈이 많이 들기 때문에 부모님이랑 같이 살기를 선호한다. 그다음에는 또 아까 한 26% 정도는 부모님 댁에서 통근하는 게 편하다. 이렇게 얘기를 한 거죠. 그래서 독립의 필요성을 그렇게 크게 못 느끼는 25세에서 39세가 굉장히 많더라. 우리나라에서는 이런 사람들을 캥거루족이라고 얘기를
Kangaroo
하는데
tribe, yes.
네, 그래요. 영어로는 kangaroos라고 하진 않죠.
There is a term, but I won't give it away just yet.
Okay,
We'll talk about it
okay.
later. Shall we do it later? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it later.
Yeah, let's tease it.
Let's talk about vast majority.
Okay, so the majority, if something's a majority, that means it's more than half the totals. And if something is vast, it's great, it's large, like the vast horizon or the vast ocean. So it's more than a majority. So it's not 50.1%. The vast majority would be anywhere 60, 70, 80%. I would call the vast majority.
Sure. vast라는 게 광활하다라는 뜻이 있습니다. 굉장히 크다라는 뜻이고요. majority는 이제 과반이죠. 근데 그냥 반을 넘는 정도가 아니라 굉장히 많이 넘었으니까 대다수, 대부분이라는 뜻으로 vast majority.
Right. In the National Assembly, you can have, sometimes you need a simple majority, which is 50.1%, for example, or a supermajority would be 2/3 of the vote, technically speaking.
Exactly. And to move out.
To move out, to leave one's residence or working place, usually to go somewhere else. So to move out, here, children are moving out of their parents' houses later in life.
그렇죠. 이 move라는 동사가 이사한다는 의미가 들어있기 때문에 move out 하는 것은 이 집에서 아예 나가서 다른 집에 가서 사는 것을 말합니다. 이사를 나가는 거죠. To move out. 반대로 move in 그러면 들어와서 사는 겁니다.
Yeah.
네,
So I had
이사를
roommates move into my house, for example, right?
Yep, when you were in college.
Yep. I did have roommates.
네. 자, 그러면 다시 한번 제가 읽어보겠습니다. A recent survey has found that the vast majority of 25 to 39-year-old Koreans living with their parents in apartments have no plans to move out until they are married. Let's move on to our next headline.